Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you just seemed to know what to do, while others around you were lost or unsure? Have you ever had that feeling that your thoughts were sharper, clearer, or more insightful than those of your peers, or even people much older than you? If you've ever felt like your thinking is ahead of your age, you might be experiencing what's often referred to as wisdom beyond your years. It's not just about knowledge or what you've learned from books. It's that deeper, almost intuitive understanding that guides your actions, decisions, and how you view the world. This kind of wisdom is often dismissed or underestimated because it doesn't fit the traditional mold of experience or age. But in reality, many of us carry this wisdom naturally, even without realizing it. So, what exactly is wisdom beyond your years? It's more than just being book smart or making good decisions. Wisdom isn't merely about accumulating facts or having lived through decades of experiences. It's about the ability to perceive things from a broader perspective. It's about thinking critically, embracing different viewpoints, and having the foresight to recognize patterns and outcomes before they unfold. This kind of wisdom doesn't rely solely on the years you've spent on this earth. It can come from how you approach life, the questions you ask, and how deeply you reflect on your experiences. Wisdom beyond your years is the ability to think beyond the limits of time and space, recognizing that even young minds have the power to be sharp, insightful, and incredibly perceptive. Think about it. Young leaders, innovators, and thinkers throughout history were able to see the world differently and shape the future because they saw beyond their age. The truth is, wisdom isn't confined to older generations. In fact, some of the most groundbreaking ideas, profound insights, and meaningful shifts in society have come from those who were able to see things from an entirely fresh perspective, often because they weren't burdened by outdated norms or traditions. The goal of this video is to help you understand that wisdom is not exclusive to age or experience. It's a unique, powerful force that everyone, no matter how young or inexperienced, has access to. By recognizing and harnessing the wisdom within you, you can overcome challenges, solve problems, and find success in ways that may seem impossible to others. Many of us possess this wisdom but don't always know how to tap into it. You may have always felt that your insights, ideas, and decisions set you apart from others, but maybe you didn't understand why or how that was happening. This video will help you recognize that this intuitive wisdom is something valuable that you can cultivate and grow. Whether you're young and just starting out in life, or you're someone who hasn't had many years of experience in a particular field, remember, wisdom beyond your years is something you can develop and apply at any stage of life. You don't need to wait for decades of life experience to be successful or impactful. The wisdom you carry inside is a tool, a gift, and a source of strength that you can use to achieve greatness no matter your age. By the end of this video, I hope you'll feel inspired to embrace your unique insights and start using them to your advantage. After all, wisdom knows no age limit, and you have the power to change your life and the lives of others right now. When we think of wisdom, we often associate it with age. We may believe that wisdom is something that only comes with years of experience, that it is earned through decades of living, making mistakes, and learning from them. But the truth is, wisdom is not defined by age. It's defined by how we perceive the world, how we learn from it, and how quickly we adapt to new situations. While life experience certainly plays a role in wisdom, it's not the only factor. Wisdom is a multifaceted quality that goes far beyond simply accumulating years of experience. It's about understanding people, observing patterns in life, making decisions based on insight rather than just information, and having the emotional intelligence to navigate difficult situations. It's about having an open mind, being willing to learn, and recognizing that true wisdom often comes from a place of self-awareness and a willingness to challenge our assumptions. Wisdom is often mistaken for knowledge. Knowledge refers to facts and information, while wisdom is about how you use that knowledge. A young person may not have as much life experience as someone older, But that doesn't mean they can't be wise. Wisdom is about the ability to think critically, act with integrity, and make sound decisions, even in the face of uncertainty. In fact, some young people seem to possess wisdom far beyond their years. They may have the ability to look at a situation with clarity and perspective that belies their age. This can come from a variety of sources: the influences of their upbringing, their exposure to different cultures or viewpoints, or simply the way they've been encouraged to think and reflect on the world. It's important to understand that wisdom is also about emotional regulation and empathy, two qualities that can be developed and honed at any age. A young person who is able to remain calm in a crisis, listen to others with empathy, and understand the consequences of their actions can be just as wise, if not more so, than someone older who may be less self-aware or emotionally controlled. At the heart of wisdom is the ability to perceive the world in a way that others might not. It's about having a sharp mind that's able to look beyond the surface and see the underlying patterns and truths that others miss. Wisdom also involves the ability to adapt quickly to changing circumstances, something that many younger individuals excel at. Young people, in particular, tend to be more flexible and open-minded, qualities that allow them to pivot and evolve as the world around them shifts. This adaptability is a hallmark of wisdom because it allows individuals to learn from mistakes and adjust their approach accordingly. For example, a young entrepreneur who launches a startup and faces failure may quickly analyze what went wrong and pivot their business strategy, gaining invaluable wisdom that older entrepreneurs may take longer to acquire. It's this ability to learn quickly from experience and change course that defines wisdom, not just how many years someone has lived. Throughout history, there have been many examples of young individuals who have demonstrated extraordinary wisdom at a young age. Their lives and achievements prove that wisdom is not confined to age, and that young people can be just as insightful, composed, and successful as their older counterparts. Albert Einstein, one of the most famous physicists of all time, was only in his mid-20s when he published his groundbreaking theories on relativity. At the time, he was a young man with little formal recognition in the scientific community. Yet, his ability to think beyond the established theories of physics and challenge centuries-old ideas was a reflection of profound wisdom, even in his youth. Einstein didn't just rely on traditional knowledge, he saw the world through a different lens, questioning everything that others had accepted as truth. His insights on the nature of space and time weren't just the product of academic training, they came from his ability to perceive the universe in a completely new way. Einstein's work reshaped our understanding of the universe and remains a key element of modern physics today. His story proves that wisdom doesn't require decades of experience. It requires the vision to see beyond the obvious and the courage to challenge the status quo. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is another example of a young person who displayed extraordinary wisdom and talent from a very young age. Mozart was composing complex symphonies and operas as early as the age of 5. His understanding of music, its structure, harmony, and emotional depth was not something he simply learned through practice. It came from a natural, intrinsic ability to understand music on a level that most adults could not. Mozart's genius was not just about his technical skill, but his ability to convey deep emotional meaning through his compositions. This is a clear example of wisdom beyond his years. Mozart was able to use his knowledge and insight to touch the hearts of listeners, creating works that are still revered today. His ability to innovate and push the boundaries of classical music, even as a child, illustrates that wisdom is not confined to age. It can emerge in those who possess a unique perspective on the world. One of the most inspiring examples of wisdom beyond years is Malala Yousafzai, who became a global advocate for girls' education at the age of just 11. In 2012, after surviving an assassination attempt by the Taliban, Malala's courage, intelligence, and clarity of purpose gained worldwide attention. At such a young age, she understood the power of education and the importance of standing up for what is right, despite the personal danger she faced. Her wisdom lay in her ability to see the larger picture. that education is a tool for empowerment, and that every young person has the right to learn and grow. Malala's activism has inspired millions, and her voice has brought about significant changes in policies around the world. She teaches us that wisdom is not about how many years you've lived. It's about how clearly you can see the world around you and how determined you are to make a difference. These examples demonstrate that wisdom is not defined by the number of years you've lived. It's defined by your ability to perceive the world deeply, adapt quickly, and make decisions based on insight rather than just information. People like Einstein, Mozart, Malala show us that wisdom can emerge at any age, often when we least expect it. So, if you've ever felt that your thinking is sharper than those around you, or that you have insights that others don't see, remember, you may very well possess the wisdom of someone much older than you. The world needs fresh perspectives, new ideas, and bold action, and often, the most transformative wisdom comes from those who are young enough to see the world with new eyes. Never underestimate the power of your wisdom, no matter your age. Embrace it, cultivate it, and use it to make a difference in your own life and in the lives of others. Wisdom isn't something you simply acquire and hold on to, it's an ongoing journey of growth and self-improvement. While life experience plays a significant role in shaping wisdom, it's the habit of continuous learning that truly fosters the kind of deep, insightful wisdom that transcends age. People with wisdom beyond their years don't just rely on the knowledge they've gained so far. They actively seek new information, new perspectives, and new ways of understanding the world around them. This constant thirst for knowledge allows them to adapt, evolve, and thrive, no matter how much time has passed. In our rapidly changing world, those who thrive are often the ones who don't stop learning. They understand that true wisdom is built on the ability to stay curious and open-minded, to not settle into complacency but to always be looking for ways to improve, understand more deeply, and connect the dots between different areas of life. Lifelong learning habits can be as simple as reading new books, taking courses, engaging in meaningful conversations, or even traveling to new places. It's about seeking out experiences that challenge your thinking and broaden your understanding. Lifelong learning can take many forms, from formal education to informal self-study, from learning through personal experience to learning through relationships. People with wisdom beyond their years often have a natural curiosity. They actively seek out new knowledge, not because they need to prove something to others, but because they genuinely desire to better understand the world and themselves. This learning mindset allows them to grow continuously, and it gives them the tools to tackle challenges in unique ways. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Many of them are lifelong learners. Bill Gates, for example, famously reads hundreds of books each year, constantly seeking new ideas and perspectives. His commitment to lifelong learning has not only made him a successful entrepreneur, but has also shaped his approach to philanthropy and global issues. Gates is just one example of someone who constantly seeks to expand his knowledge base, regardless of his accomplishments. This habit of learning doesn't stop once you reach a certain level of expertise or success. Those with wisdom beyond their years understand that knowledge is never final. There's always more to learn, always new ways to grow. Whether you're learning from your own experiences, from others, or from the world around you, being a lifelong learner is key to unlocking a deeper level of wisdom. It's not just about adding more facts to your brain, it's about continually refining your ability to think critically, adapt to new situations, and make better decisions. Self-awareness is another critical element in developing wisdom beyond your years. It's the ability to reflect on yourself, your thoughts, feelings, actions, and reactions, and understand who you are at a deep level. Self-aware individuals don't just react to situations blindly. They pause, reflect, and make decisions based on a deep understanding of their values, strengths, and weaknesses. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze situations objectively, weigh evidence, and come to conclusions that are reasoned and thoughtful. It's about looking beyond the surface and asking important questions. People with wisdom beyond their years are often able to take a step back and consider things from multiple angles, questioning assumptions and analyzing the motives behind their decisions and actions. This reflective mindset allows them to make better choices in all areas of life, whether they're choosing a career path, deciding on relationships, or determining how to respond to a crisis. Self-awareness also includes emotional intelligence, which is the ability to recognize and manage your emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It's easy to get caught up in emotions, especially in challenging or high-pressure situations, but those with wisdom understand the importance of emotional regulation. They don't let emotions cloud their judgment. Instead, they take a step back, breathe, and approach situations with a clear mind. This level of emotional awareness allows them to stay grounded, make balanced decisions, and navigate even the most complex situations with grace and clarity. A key component of self-awareness is recognizing your strengths and weaknesses. This isn't just about being aware of your abilities or limitations. It's about accepting them and using that awareness to guide your decisions. Wisdom comes from knowing where you excel and where you need support, and using that knowledge to make informed choices. People who are aware of their strengths are able to leverage them in the right moments. And those who are aware of their weaknesses know when to ask for help or seek advice from others. The connection between self-awareness and critical thinking is powerful. When you understand yourself deeply, you're able to approach situations with clarity and make decisions that align with your values and long-term goals. People with wisdom beyond their years don't just react impulsively to situations. They take the time to reflect, analyze, and choose the best course of action, even if it means taking a little more time to think things through. Critical thinking and self-awareness together create a balanced approach to decision-making that leads to more thoughtful, deliberate, and ultimately wiser outcomes. One of the most notable characteristics of those with wisdom beyond their years is their ability to remain calm and composed in difficult situations. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and crises, and while most people may get overwhelmed or react with anxiety or fear, those with wisdom know that remaining calm is essential to finding solutions. The ability to stay calm in a crisis isn't just about keeping your emotions in check, it's about being able to think clearly and logically under pressure. Wisdom allows individuals to see the bigger picture, even in the midst of chaos. They know that reacting impulsively or giving in to panic will only make things worse. Instead, they pause, assess the situation, and look for the best possible solution, no matter how difficult it may seem. This doesn't mean that people with wisdom are immune to fear or anxiety. It simply means that they have learned how to control their reactions and not let their emotions dictate their actions. They understand that making decisions based on emotional impulses can lead to regret, and that true wisdom lies in being able to act from a place of calm, rational thinking. For example, consider someone in a leadership role during a crisis, whether it's a natural disaster, a business downturn, or a personal challenge. A wise leader doesn't panic or crumble under the pressure. Instead, they take a step back, breathe, and think critically about how to address the situation. They understand the importance of keeping a level head and setting an example for others. In these high-pressure situations, it's not just knowledge that matters. It's the ability to remain calm and make rational decisions based on that knowledge. Perseverance also plays a huge role in wisdom beyond age. Life is not without setbacks, and people with wisdom know that success doesn't come easily or quickly. They understand that the path to achieving great things is often filled with challenges and obstacles, and they are willing to face these challenges head-on, without giving up. Perseverance involves resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure and keep moving forward, even when things get tough. This combination of calmness and perseverance helps individuals with wisdom navigate difficult situations with grace. They see obstacles as opportunities to grow, rather than as insurmountable barriers. They understand that success is often a result of resilience and the ability to learn from mistakes, not just luck or talent. The elements that shape wisdom beyond years are not magical or unattainable. They are qualities that anyone can cultivate with intention and practice. Lifelong learning, self-awareness and critical thinking, and the ability to persevere and remain calm in difficult situations are all traits that can be developed over time. People with wisdom beyond their years understand that true wisdom isn't something you're born with, it's something you create and refine through the choices you make, the way you approach challenges, and your willingness to reflect and learn. By cultivating these habits, you can develop a deeper sense of wisdom and approach life's challenges with more clarity, insight, and calm. Wisdom isn't about the number of years you've lived. It's about how you live those years. It's about constantly seeking knowledge, understanding yourself and others, and maintaining composure when faced with adversity. These qualities are the building blocks of wisdom, and anyone can embrace them to live a life of greater insight, success, and impact. Wisdom isn't something you simply acquire in one moment. It's a process that is cultivated over time, through a series of ongoing experiences, reflections, and intentional actions. One of the most effective ways to develop wisdom beyond your years is by proactively learning from your experiences, whether they are successes or failures. Every situation you encounter, no matter how big or small, is an opportunity to grow, understand more deeply, and apply new insights to future challenges. The foundation of learning from experience lies in being mindful and reflective about your actions and outcomes. This involves stepping back after an experience and asking yourself questions like, what did I learn from this? How could I have approached this differently? What worked well and what didn't? While hands-on experience is invaluable, we can't underestimate the power of learning from others' experiences and wisdom. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to grow is through reading books and taking courses on various topics. Whether it's personal development, leadership, philosophy, or history. Books provide a wealth of knowledge from people who have lived, learned, and shared their insights. By reading books, you're immersing yourself in the experiences and wisdom of others, allowing you to learn from their successes and mistakes, and apply that knowledge to your own life. In addition to books, online courses are an excellent resource for deepening your understanding of particular areas of interest. With platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning, you can explore a wide variety of topics, from emotional intelligence to entrepreneurship to conflict resolution. These courses often provide practical, real-world applications that can be immediately implemented into your daily life. By continuously learning in this way, you expand your knowledge base and equip yourself with tools to navigate challenges more effectively. While formal learning is essential, real-life experiences are where wisdom is truly forged. No book or course can replace the lessons you gain from living through events, meeting people from different backgrounds, and making decisions that will shape your life. The key to learning from experience is to actively seek out diverse situations that challenge you, push you outside your comfort zone, and offer opportunities to grow. Whether it's taking on a new job, traveling to a new place, or engaging in difficult conversations, each of these experiences provides a chance to observe, learn, and adjust your perspective. For example, perhaps you've had a challenging project at work. Instead of simply rushing through it or viewing it as a burden, you can take time to reflect on how you approached it. Did you manage your time well? Were you able to communicate effectively with your team? Did you learn anything about yourself in the process? Every experience, both the triumphs and the struggles, can be a powerful teacher if you approach it with a mindset of learning and growth. By actively seeking opportunities for learning, whether through books, courses, or lived experiences, you'll develop the kind of wisdom that comes from practical application, reflection, and continual self-improvement. Learning from your experiences helps you connect the dots between past knowledge and current challenges, empowering you to make wiser decisions in the future. While wisdom is often associated with major life decisions like choosing a career, a partner, or a financial investment, it's also deeply embedded in the smaller, more everyday decisions we make. In fact, the way we handle daily choices often has a much greater impact on our overall well-being and success than we might realize. Every small decision is an opportunity to practice wisdom. For instance, think about how you manage your time. Time management is a daily decision that can have significant effects on productivity, stress levels, and overall happiness. Wise time management involves not just filling your day with tasks, but prioritizing what truly matters, setting healthy boundaries, and ensuring that your time is spent in alignment with your values. It's easy to get caught up in the busy pace of life, but wise decision-making means taking a step back and assessing how you spend your time, ensuring that it's being used in ways that align with your larger goals and well-being. Another important area of daily decision-making is communication. How you communicate with others has a profound impact on your relationships, work, and personal growth. Being wise in your communication means being mindful of what you say, how you say it, and when you say it. It's not just about talking, it's about actively listening, understanding the needs and feelings of others, and expressing yourself in a clear and thoughtful manner. When you're faced with a disagreement or conflict, a wise decision is to choose empathy over reaction, to pause, listen, and approach the conversation with an open mind rather than reacting impulsively. Every relationship, whether with family, friends, colleagues, or a significant other, requires constant decision-making. Being wise in your relationships means recognizing the value of patience, understanding, and compromise. You might have a disagreement with a friend or partner, and while the instinct may be to win the argument or get your point across, wise decision-making in relationships involves choosing peace, respect, and mutual understanding. It's about knowing when to speak and when to listen, when to let go, and when to stand firm in your values. Financial decision-making is another example of how wisdom is reflected in everyday choices. It's easy to get caught up in the immediate gratification of spending money, but wisdom comes from considering the long-term implications of your spending habits. Wise financial decisions involve budgeting, saving for the future, avoiding impulsive purchases, and living within your means. By making small, thoughtful financial decisions each day, you set yourself up for long-term financial stability and security. Ultimately, wise decision-making is about balance, balancing your immediate desires with long-term goals, balancing self-interest with consideration for others, and balancing intuition with logic. It's not just about big, life-altering decisions. It's about making choices each day that reflect your values, align with your goals, and contribute to your well-being. By practicing wisdom in your daily decisions, you lay the groundwork for a life that is aligned with your true purpose and desires. Wisdom doesn't come from having all the answers, it comes from constantly asking questions and challenging the assumptions you've made about the world, yourself, and others. The process of questioning is at the heart of critical thinking and self-awareness, and it's essential for cultivating wisdom beyond your years. When you ask questions, you open yourself up to new perspectives. This is particularly important in today's world, where we're constantly exposed to different viewpoints, ideas, and information. Instead of simply accepting what you hear or read, a wise person challenges themselves to ask deeper questions. Why is this true? How do I know this? What's the other side of the story? This practice of questioning applies to all areas of life. For instance, when faced with a decision, instead of rushing into it or following the first instinct, take the time to ask yourself, what are my options? What are the potential consequences of each? What can I learn from each choice? By questioning yourself and the world around you, you deepen your understanding and make decisions that are based on thoughtful reflection, not just impulsive reactions. It's also important to challenge your own viewpoints. It's easy to get stuck in our own perspective and become defensive when others disagree with us. But wisdom comes from being open to new ideas and being willing to change your mind when presented with compelling evidence. Ask yourself, am I holding on to this belief because it's the best choice, or because I'm unwilling to consider other possibilities? Challenging your own assumptions allows you to see things from different angles and helps you grow as a person. Challenge yourself to grow. Another key to developing wisdom is actively challenging yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Wisdom often emerges when we are pushed to grow, whether that means trying something new, facing a fear, or taking on a difficult challenge. Growth doesn't happen without discomfort, and wisdom is born out of our ability to navigate those uncomfortable, challenging experiences and learn from them. In conclusion, the path to wisdom is an ongoing process. It's about proactively learning from every experience, making wise decisions in the small moments of life, and challenging yourself to grow and expand your understanding. By adopting these practices, you can cultivate a deeper, more enduring wisdom that will guide you throughout your life, helping you make thoughtful decisions, build meaningful relationships, and continuously improve yourself in all aspects of your life. As we've explored today, wisdom beyond your years is not an inherent trait. It's something that each and every one of us can develop over time. It's a continual process of growth, where every experience, decision, and challenge provides an opportunity to expand our understanding and sharpen our judgment. The key takeaway is that wisdom isn't tied to the number of years you've lived, but to the choices you make, the questions you ask, and the mindset you cultivate. No matter how young or old you are, you have the potential to develop this wisdom. If you remain open to learning, actively seek growth, and challenge your assumptions and decisions, you will find yourself growing wiser every day. It's about developing habits that nurture this growth. Whether it's through lifelong learning, practicing self-awareness, or persevering through challenges, the path to wisdom is not linear. It's filled with both triumphs and setbacks. But each step is a valuable part of the process. Embrace that growth and know that you are always evolving, always capable of becoming wiser. I want you to leave this video with a strong sense of empowerment. See yourself as someone who already has the seeds of wisdom within. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle, to face challenges with composure, and to make decisions that will shape your life in meaningful ways. The world often tells us that wisdom comes with age, but the truth is that it comes from our willingness to learn, reflect, and grow. Adopting a mindset of learning and patience will give you the tools you need to navigate life with greater clarity and understanding. Wisdom is a mindset, not just an outcome. And by choosing to approach every situation with insight, openness, and perseverance, you will create a life that is not only successful, but also fulfilling. Remember, the journey toward wisdom is not about perfection, it's about continuous improvement. Embrace it, trust in your growth, and believe in the wisdom you are cultivating, no matter where you are on your journey. Now, I encourage you to share this video with your friends and family. Help others recognize that they, too, have wisdom beyond their years. The more we embrace our own wisdom and empower those around us, the more we can create a world where learning and growth are prioritized. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated with more videos about personal growth, wisdom, and how to live a more insightful, impactful life. Let's continue this journey of learning and growing together, because the wisdom we cultivate today shapes the world we live in tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.